I think we're up. Are we up? I don't know. I think we are. Do an audio test. Cool beans. Live streaming. Go ahead and mute that so we don't get any interference. And yeah, I think we're live. I'm pretty sure we are. I'm just gonna get the couple windows up here for me so I can see. You know, I should do that one day, just host a live stream that's nothing but me sitting here in silence and smoking on this thing. That'd be pretty funny. It wouldn't be funny, it'd be pretty sad. So, I guess we'll just wait for people to stop by, sadly. Oh, hey, there's someone that said, yes, you are live. Lol. Awesome. Well, this is my first live stream attempt, and it was a little bit of a hassle to get everything set up. I got my little stuff up in the top, live, bop, boop, boop, and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm totally new to all of this. Still even kind of new to my YouTube channel and still figuring things out. So, basically, I just wanted to actually do somewhat of a live stream and actually get a little bit into it, talk to some people that are like-minded when it comes to computer stuff, because I love parts and tinkering with stuff, and sadly, no one around me really does. I'm the only one that does that with computers as far as, and same thing with cars and motorcycles too, and the engine work and stuff like that I do, and automotive stuff. Same thing. None of my friends are really into that. The only one that I have for automotive fun, he lives out in Florida now. So, but yeah, so I thought I'd maybe connect with some guys on the internet and see what you guys are all doing. So, the main reason I wanted to do this stream though was I wanted to kind of voice some opinions and some other things that I wanted to talk about easier than doing a video, I guess, once you actually get the live stream set up. So now that it's all set up, it's actually going to hopefully be a little easier. Let's see. So one of the first things I want to go over is AMD and Intel, and Nvidia and AMD as well, because I've been like doing the budget builds and kind of getting them in there. I used to do them a lot when I first started off my YouTube channel, but I've gotten into other things like product reviews and other stuff. And my favorite right now, I put a video up, my little white MSI R9270X, nice and shiny, and I'm like watching the video to make sure I'm getting it. Yeah, it's still got the lollipop chainsaw cut out on the back of it because the back plate was made, it was originally pink. So I painted that GPU twice already. But things like that is what I've been going at, and I wanted to start a live stream to kind of help out and talk with other people about things. So the main thing was with AMD and Nvidia. So I originally really wanted an AMD Fury. Like, I really wanted that Fury card pretty badly. That was my original plan, was to get that. Instead I ended up getting a 980 Ti, and reasons for that is because AMD did not hold up as well as I wanted them to, and the 4 gigs of memory kind of scared me, especially gaming at a higher resolution. So it kind of veered me off and away from them. Now, I'm not saying AMD is bad, but when you can get a 980 or 980 Ti for the same price you can get the Fury, it definitely kind of pushes it out of the picture. Though I did originally start with a 280X, was my first like actual gaming GPU that was actually good, you know. So and I did really like AMD. My first CPU was a FX 8320. But when it came down to it, when I wanted the raw power and everything that could be offered as far as performance, I ended up turning to Intel and Nvidia, sadly. But AMD has been coming out with some stuff and confirming, you know, their 14 nanometer, was it Zen CPUs, which I'm really actually looking forward to. I would definitely like to see AMD bite back when it comes to their PC stuff. It'd be real nice to see that, as far as Intel kind of having the chokehold on that whole thing. So it'd be really nice to see them strike back. It's supposed to be like an 8-core CPU. They're supposed to basically be giving a nice refresh, or not refresh or rebrand, but bringing back the FX series, and hopefully they have something more to offer when it comes to the clocks and all that stuff. I really hope so, because I wouldn't mind an 8-core AMD, and they are generally cheaper. I mean, the 8320 is a very good CPU to start off with. I mean, for half the price of an i7, you get really good performance as far as rendering and editing and all that good stuff. Streaming, it held up pretty well. Gaming at 1440p, I had no problem with it. But like I said, at the end of the day, when you wanted the best of the best, you kind of have to cash them out, which is kind of really sad. And another thing for CPUs with Intel, disappointed in Skylake. I'm not saying it's not worth it if you're building a new CPU or a new PC, getting a new CPU and everything. Starting from scratch, yeah. Getting a Skylake is a pretty damn good idea. They've already done a lot of benchmarking with it, and some games it gets a little bit of a benefit. A lot of games, the Haswell surprisingly still outperforms it, which is kind of but it's very marginal difference, so it's not enough to actually, veer you away from it. As far as productivity goes, though, it's supposed to be a lot better, which is exactly what I would want it for. So, but I mean, when it comes to me having, an i7 already, would I upgrade from my Haswell to a Skylake? I don't think I would. That would be terrible. I'd be a huge waste of money. At least in my opinion, I would be losing out on my motherboard, my CPU, my RAM. So, buying 16 gigs of DDR4 again, or 32 gigs if I really wanted, and then another i7, which is around $350, plus the new Z-branded motherboards. Yeah, it's the 1151 socket. Be kind of a pricey upgrade, so I don't really think that I'm going to do that. But here we can go to the monitor switch, and we can see the stuff around here that I've been just kind of reading up on AMD, because like I said, I do like Team Red. But as far as performance goes, they haven't been keeping up as much. And I am kind of curious what they're doing with these the ARM processors, which is kind of cool. I kind of thought ARM processors would kind of fade out a little bit, but nope, they're coming in strong. So hopefully maybe they can get some good powerful tablet stuff and phone processors in there. That'd be really nice. But we're still not really sure on that. I mean, obviously we have to wait till it releases, and they're saying 2017. That's, yeah, it's a little bit of a wait. By then we might even be seeing the new Pascal GPUs from Nvidia, so that would be kind of cool to get those take a look at the Nvidia ones when there's more information on them. So another thing I also want to talk about on the stream was future stuff on my channel. So recently I found this. It's a mini ITX case, which I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this. It's Geek with 3 E's. So they're a company out in Taiwan, I believe, but they custom cut and make these acrylic cases. And this is a mini ITX case. They sadly do not have a lot on their site as far as their store goes. It's a very small company, but I reached out to them, and they decided they wanted to send me a case. So I'm excited. I've never gotten anything for free on YouTube before, which is kind of cool to get something for free, I guess. Boom, case. So I'm gonna pick this up obviously when I get it. It should be here hopefully Monday, I hope. So we'll hopefully take a look at that. Obviously, I'm going to do a full review of the case and everything, as well as I'll be actually building in it. Another thing with this case is I wanted to build something like a GameCube / Nintendo Wii, like an emulator. So I'm not too sure exactly right now. So we'll go to their store and take a look at their store. So obviously they don't have a lot. They have some really small bare bones CPUs, which could definitely be used for something like a Kodi stream box, or for Netflix, which is not too bad. They have this really cheap water cooling kit, and if all goes well, with sadly it's cutting off, there we go. This water cooling kit's like $69, and it comes with everything to water cool your CPU. So hopefully if everything goes well with them, as far as the case, and they really like what I'm doing, and hopefully I can help them out a lot as far as getting them some much needed I guess viewership. If I can, I'll try. But I'm gonna see if they'll send me one of these water kits, because I don't know how I feel about buying it, because I don't know if I trust it, but I mean, that's why I want to test it. If they'll send it to me for free, I'll test it. I was going to buy the case because a case is a case, but I mean, I don't know about the water kit. But they also have this like mini power supply, which would be really cool for some really small builds with only 160 watts. Obviously, it's not a big power supply, but things like that these guys have, as well as this, I thought was really cheap for an AC and Bluetooth expansion card. $30 and you can get yourself an 802.11 AC Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card, which is real cheap. I mean, you check the prices on Newegg; they're a lot more expensive. Um, so I actually would like to test that out to see how that is. So there's only a few products. Like I said, the main thing I wanted to look at was their case because I'm really excited to get that from them. And hopefully they'll be giving me. That was weird. Got a little bit of a disconnect there. I don't know what happened there. Oops. Okay. Well, as I was saying, is I have had a few offers from people before for minor things, but nothing really, nothing really crazy. So it's kind of nice to get something. I kind of turned down all the other offers because it was little things that I told them I'd just buy the product honestly and review it. They didn't have to send it to me for free. It wasn't really a big deal. So hopefully that'll play out better in the future. We'll see. Maybe I can get my hands on cooler stuff to review because reviewing things out of pocket's a little pricey at times. So we'll have to see how that works. Sorry, taking a smoke break. That's how this is gonna work. So there's a few other things I'd probably like to discuss as far as things like Black Friday sales. Like I've been wanting to really do a video for the Black Friday sales, but I don't know. It's like I'm not seeing anything that catches my fancy. You know what I mean? I haven't really like I've been on all the different sites. We'll go ahead and hop back to the monitor view. So I've gone on a whole bunch of different sites as far as Black Friday viewing, and I haven't really seen anything that's really caught the eye as far as that. So it's a little bit of I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not seeing any good actual ads. I thought I saw a TV right for fairly cheap, a 149 for 48-inch sales on NCIX, which has some things here and there. Nothing really too good either. Once again, why I haven't made a video. 380 for $200. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing extreme. That's not a bad price, but it's not like a deal busting, door busting, shattering price. And same with Newegg. Haven't really seen anything worth mentioning. Their pre-Friday deals. Let's see. Yeah, nothing here. So I haven't really been doing the Black Friday things too much. I've been looking. Trust me, I'm always shopping for deals, but I have not found very much as far as anything cool goes. So we'll have to sit here and do some other stuff. Probably, I don't know. I'd like I said, one of the main things I might start doing like not tutorials because I'm not good at it, but I might start looking into some Linux. Like I said, I can't do tutorials because I'm not good at it. But I might just start playing around with it, and showing me learning and playing around with it. Maybe you guys can learn some stuff from that, which would be really cool because like I said, I'm terrible. I've actually had to reinstall Linux on a computer like 3 times in a row because I just bricked it and I didn't know how to fix it. It was bad. So I mean, yeah, there's not much you can do there as far as that goes. So we'll have to hopefully, I don't know, like I said, we'll figure out exactly what I'm going to do with that. But I definitely do want to look into making some form of GameCube slash home theater type deal thing because that would be really cool. And have like a nice little setup on in your living room. Obviously home theater, but have it be able to play GameCube and Wii games at the same time. I thought that would be pretty awesome. But sadly, I haven't gotten any of the parts for that computer yet. But the video will be coming. Some other things I guess we can talk about is my new camera, which I can show you guys. So I did get a new camera, luckily. If you guys noticed, I started my YouTube video channel with not even a computer. Well, I started it right when I got my computer. So basically, my channel was started from scratch. I didn't have a camera. I didn't have um, good recording skills at all. I was terrible. I was using Windows Movie Maker to edit my videos. Like it was, you know what I mean? It was bare bones. I don't have anything. I got my first camera, made my first video. It was a crappy camera. Um, Pretty much have been using that this whole time, and I finally got this bad boy. This is a Sony NEX5. Once again, not top of the line, not necessarily even a video camera, but it shoots really good 1080p quality videos, has the flip up screen, and it shoots really, really good pictures. Like, I love this camera. And I was able to pick it up for fairly cheap, which you guys know, all the channel stuff comes out of my wallet, so it's can't really spend the most of the most. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure this was compatible with a lot of Canon lenses with a certain attachment, so cool beans. That's why, if you guys noticed, like 2 of my videos have way better quality compared to my other videos, and that's because I actually got a camera worth shooting with. So I'm very excited with that, and we'll definitely be hopefully bringing much higher quality content in the future as far as that goes. So what was it I was going to say? It was something I wanted to talk about, and I probably should have wrote it down, but I didn't, because smoke break to take up time, because I don't remember what I was supposed to say. Oh yeah, future of budget builds. So I know a lot of people have been like looking at my channel, people that watch it pretty often, and not been seeing them as much. And I did throw 2 up there in the last like 2 weeks, week and a half, and I do plan to keep doing them. If you guys are having doubts, no, I'm going to continue doing it. Just I got kind of put down by AMD, and put down by the performances in Skylake. So it's not like it was a bad put down, but it was just kind of like it's all going to be the same stuff. It's going to be just repetitive, but at the same time, there are ways to find new things, which is what I've been trying to do. It's just not an easy task to always just. I mean, I could always just throw a build together, but I don't want it to be the same. I want some difference, which is why I went for a budget Skylake build. As soon as I heard the release of the Pentium was out, I was like, sweet, now I can do a very low price, entry level Skylake computer that'll be able to game, and that's what I ended up doing with that. So, well, you know, it was pretty good. $400 get you a nice computer, and of course I had to bring back the $350 build because those are always necessary. And as far as shopping for used parts, it's a lot easier to get yourself a better deal. So I mean, like, I can hop on real quick since I'm live streaming, and I can just hop on and show you guys eBay. So if I go to eBay and type in 270X, which is a beast of a GPU, sadly no support for DirectX 12, but for the price, this GPU can't really be beat. So let's go ahead and switch there, and I can show you guys, like, for instance, this one right here, and yeah, I mean, look at that. The pricing on these are just ridiculously cheap. I mean, $86. You know, it's under $100. It's a lot better than the 750 Ti, by the way. And yeah, you can pick them up for cheap all day long, or best offer. You could probably offer him like 110, 115. He'll probably take it. This one's actually, that's 3 days left. I was like, these are cool, the Sapphire ones, but 3 days with $90, it's probably going to jump up well over 100. So. Obviously, you got to search around. You know, you'll find some that are at a fairly cheap price, 115. Once again, around the same price as the 950 or 750. And this is, I would say, a decent amount better. It's not crazy amounts better, but you know, it's not too bad either. So, yeah, obviously, you have those to look at, and when you used parts, it can get you a computer extremely cheap. I mean, I built. I don't even know. I've built so many computers lately. It's what I've been doing. A lot of you guys have seen all the boxes in the background. I mean, just from my last 2 PC builds, I have these. So I thought this was actually kind of neat, so I'll go ahead and show you guys. But obviously they look exactly the same, and the reason is because I didn't even know this. They had a 970 gaming for AMD, and then the H87 gaming 3 is basically the same thing. The motherboards looked almost exactly the same, besides the socket and the North Bridge and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't know that. So one had an FX 6300, the other one was actually rocking. I sadly did not get to record that video. I really wish I would have, but at the time I was busy. But I ended up putting a Xeon, what is that, Xeon E3 1231 in there, with a GTX 960. Now the guy wasn't a gamer, so a 960 was more than what he needed. He just wanted to have multiple monitors, one of them being 4K, and as well as running Windows 10. So might as well throw him the DirectX 12 support. So I ended up giving him the 960 with that. His budget was around $900, I believe. So that came out really well. No overclocking. Had a Cooler Master 212 Evo on it. That's why I'm saying I'm really sad I didn't get to record that build. It had 16 gigs of G-Skill memory in there. Like, it was a nice computer. And I didn't get to record it, but I did get to record my $5,000 computer, which was pretty cool. The 5,000, that wasn't mine. I wish that was mine. That was some random guy. And then the funniest part is, right after that, he texts me like 2 days later, like, "Oh, I realized that this computer's too much, and I don't really need it. Do you want to buy it?" I was, "No, I don't want to buy it. It's too much." He's trying to sell it for like $2,000, by the way. So if you guys want, I mean, I don't think he still has it anymore. There's no way. That thing was worth so much money, with a 2 TB Samsung Pro Evo, and the 5960X alone was worth that. So he ended up, I'm pretty sure he ended up selling it, because he hasn't messaged me back or anything. But yeah, no, I wanted it, but I was like, yeah, I don't have that kind of money to throw on that. But good luck to you. It was kind of funny that he paid me money to build it for him, install his OS and everything, and he spent all that money buying it, and at the end of the day, he was just kind of like, "I don't want it." So I mean, must be nice to have that kind of money to throw away. But yeah, I would have loved to get that. As far as my future upgrades for my computer, though, I might end up going with like a 5820, maybe. Hard maybe, just because it's got the 12 threads, which is something I really kind of want. But at the same time, it's once again a decent upgrade. As far as that goes, though, I would rather get a 5820 and DDR4 memory for it and a motherboard than upgrade to a Skylake, because it's a friggin' 6-core behemoth. Might as well. But yeah, I don't know about upgrading for my computer anytime soon, though. Sadly, I would love to, but probably won't do that. So another thing I guess we can talk about is streaming games. I did end up making a separate YouTube channel, which I will probably be uploading video, like gaming for. Mostly probably just to stream and hang out and chill and stuff, but I don't know. Should I use my regular channel, or should I use that other channel that I had made for it? I don't really know. I don't really think it matters. But I would like to stream it, because I would like to stream, and it just sounds like fun, to hang out and overall just game with some people in the community. But I haven't really gotten into streaming. I finally just figured out how to do a live stream. So it may be down the road a little bit, not too far though, probably closer than you guys think. But yeah, so I mean, that's the main things I wanted to talk about, was like, the video content, as far as the what is it called? I already forgot what it was called. Black Friday deals go. Why I haven't been uploading the content for it, as well as things like, hold on, let me move that over here. So what was it? Things of as my feelings towards AMD, that's what it was, and Skylake. So I'm getting a little jumbled pretty quickly here, and other things like that, and a lot of things with my channel, like how I've been feeling about certain things, when my next video will be coming, and it should be coming soon. I was actually going to do a video today. I'm thinking about doing something with Skylake, obviously a budget build, because they're fun, and Skylake's the new hip stuff, and DirectX 12 and Windows 10, and hop on the bandwagon, let's all go. So I mean, I'll probably be doing that, maybe release it tomorrow though, since I did the stream today. This was just kind of a random burst of I think I'm going to host a stream, not really even caring if anyone showed up. It was just mostly just to uh, figure out how to do it and host it and see how it went, get my video quality set up right, because it is a little bit of work to do all of this stuff, and it's a little annoying to set up for your first time. And it's like you'll sit there like, I don't even know if I'm live right now. So I mean, it's yeah, it took a little bit of time to set all that up. And that's the main reason I just kind of threw a live stream up, and I'll probably keep it up as an actual video so you guys can watch it. And I will be hosting the the All Talk show. This will be a hosted show that will be continuing. I will be doing it some more. As far as how often, I want to say at least once a week, because I have nothing better to do. So I mean, there's no reason why I couldn't do it. And I kind of want to plant it on a Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening. The reason I did the Saturday was just because I got excited and I had all the stuff set up, and I'm like, I think I can live stream now. So I just was like, I'm just going to host a live stream and see how it goes. So that's literally why it is. I didn't think anyone would show up on a Saturday night. You know, you guys got better stuff to do than hang out with me. But yes, that is exactly why I did this. And that, and to talk about stuff, it's kind of like making a prolonged, extra long video without any editing, where I can tell you guys, like I said, my feelings about certain things, the updates for the channel, things that I want to get for my channel. Like I said, I want to get more free stuff from companies to help me do reviews on and stuff and give me content, not necessarily because I want free stuff, I want content. So I've actually tried talking to like FXX to send me an R9 360X or R7 360. I mean, no response, of course, because I don't have 500,000 subscribers, but doesn't mean I'm not going to ask again eventually. And it's not, like I said, I don't need that card. I got a 980. My girlfriend's rig's got a 980. Well, I have a TI, and she's got a 980. My brother's got like a 270X. My roommate's got my 280X in there. My freaking home theater has a 270 in it. And then the computer hooked up to my TV has a 760 in it. So, I mean, I don't need a 360. I want to review it. You know what I mean? I want content, and I feel like the lower end stuff like that is the cooler stuff. Everyone's jumping on the 950 bandwagon because it's a freaking Nvidia card, but you don't see too much of the 360 reviews going around and like the lower end stuff that AMD has been offering, and I kind of want to get my hands on it. It's really small and it's cool, but once again, people don't like to send free stuff to nobody. So yeah, I guess I got to get a little bit more YouTube famous before people want to send me free stuff. The exception is that the Geek Micro case, because I don't know, they liked me when I talked to them, and I didn't even ask for it. They actually just sent it to me. They just said, I told them that I was like, I'm going to be doing a video on building myself my own GameCube / Wii, and I want to use your guys' case. I'm going to put a video up of it and everything. I'll just let them, giving them a heads up like, hey, I'm going to be doing this, and, I'll give you guys whatever publicity I guess I can get you, because there is no reviews on this case. This case is pretty much invisible to everyone on the internet unless you stumble upon it on eBay and then find your way to their website. Like, literally, that's how I found it. So I told them I'd do that for them, and they're like, oh, well, then we'll just send you a case to review. Take it. All right, cool. So like I said, maybe I can work with them in the future as far as helping them out. Maybe they'll send me a water cooling kit to test from them, because I really want to test it. I want to see if it's worth the $70, because that's pretty cheap. And I know it's not going to be the best, but at the same time, it's pretty cheap. But I do like their custom acrylics. I also want to know some more stuff about them. Like I said, I want to see, hopefully I can build a relationship with these guys and see if they do any custom case work, because that would be something really cool to have a place where you could turn for a cheaper alternative as far as getting some custom acrylic work done for computer stuff, because I do like the custom stuff, as you can see on the back plate for that one, for Codename Bubblegum. The back plates, or the fan grills I got, the acrylic cut fan grills, those are all really neat accessories, and you can usually get them for fairly cheap. So hopefully I can build somewhat of a relationship with them to help them grow and get some more products out there. It would be really nice, and then maybe I can get some more stuff to review and play with, because I love touching new hardware. But yeah, that's my live stream. Woo, it's been going for 30 minutes strong. So, yeah, I got my Christmas sweater on. It's nice and cozy. Keeps me warm. Now we're just getting loopy. Yeah, I don't, I don't know. So I will catch you guys later, and I will be hosting more live stream. I'm actually probably gonna go stream some video games right now because I want to stream. I don't know, Left 4 Dead or something. I got this really cool gaming stream setup. You guys ready for this? Bam! It puts my head on a monitor on the screen. Bam! Get some. Okay, yeah, now. So now this show is just absolutely about nothing, just complete nonsense. Okay, so I probably should log off now and catch you guys later. So yeah, obviously you missed the stream because there was only like 3 viewers at one point and 2 viewers, and I probably scared the rest of them off by being weird. So you'll just have to watch this as an actual video, and I will catch you guys later.